It's 11 p.m. and these are the headlines. Presiding over the opening of the government governors' meeting at the nation's palace in Algiers, the President of the Republic elaborates on the content of the laws for municipalities and provinces in terms of expending authority and allocating resources, while announcing the creation of a new bank to finance local projects in addition to the review of the tax system. The government governors meeting included discussions on mechanisms to embody sustainable and balanced development and boost economic and social momentums. Gathering more than 35 boxers from 6 Arab countries, the 3rd Arab Military Boxing Championship of the Arab Federation opened yesterday at the Military Sports Teams Gathering and Preparation Center in Ben Aknoun. Welcome back, everyone. First of all, the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, presided over the opening of the government governors' meeting at the nation's palace in Algiers. Upon his arrival, the President of the Republic was welcomed by the Prime Minister Nadil Arabawi and the Minister of Interior, Local Authorities and Regional Planning, Ibrahim Murad. The President of the Republic then greeted senior government officials, including the President of the Council of the Nation, the Speaker of the People's National Assembly, the President of the Constitutional Court, the Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense, Chief of Staff of the PNA, and the Director of Cabinet at the Presidency of the Republic, government members alongside the Secretary General of the Presidency of the Republic and the Private Secretary to the President. The President of the Republic then kicked off the government governors' meeting in the presence of senior state officials, members of the government, governors and high-ranking state officials. During this meeting, held under the theme Local Authorities, the Engine of National Development, the President of the Republic highlighted the major steps required to achieve sustainable and balanced local development, addressing citizens' needs and aspirations while enhancing their living standards. The head of state took the opportunity to review the main axes of the codes related to municipalities and provinces, emphasizing a new governance model based on citizens' participation, equitable development and strict management of public funds. These reforms aim to further drive the country's current economic and social momentum. In his speech, the President of the Republic highlighted that the will is embodied in the fundamental structure of the state and the municipality as part of the efforts to establish true democratic institutions.
لازم لكن نبدأ في بناء مؤسسات ديمقراطية، ولما نقول ديمقراطية مش ديمقراطية نتاع الديماغوجية تاع الهف كما يقولوا بالعامة، مؤسسات ديمقراطية تاع صح وين إرادة نتاع الشعب تتبلور في البلدية. إذا لازم نراجع قانون البلدية ونعطي أكثر صلاحيات للمنتخبين المحليين حتى نصبح يعني في طريق البناء الصحيح للدولة الجزائرية. فيش إرادة فوق إرادة الشعب، وإرادة الشعب يعني تنطلق من الخلية الأساسية للدولة اللي هي البلدية.
President of the Republic has also detailed the content of the municipal and provinces laws in terms of proficiency and allocated resources as well as classification.
بالنسبة لقانون البلدية وقانون الولاية في الصلاحيات أولا باش نعطيها أكثر صلاحيات، ثانيا باش نعطيها الإمكانيات، ثالثا باش نصنفها. هاد البلديات نصنفوهم حسب البعد نتاعهم. فيه بلديات اللي أصلها طبعها ريفي يعني رعاوي، وهذا فيه بلديات اللي أصلها حضاري، فيه كذا نصنفهم باش المساعدة نتاع الدولة تمشي بالأولوية لهاد البلديات المحرومة.
Regarding the revision of the tax system, the President of the Republic stressed that the management of certain structures and facilities will be taken over by the state instead of municipalities.
مراجعة منظومة الضرائب. بعض الضرائب لازم تبقى في البلدية باش نعطيها إمكانياتها. نراجع المهام تاع البلديات. اليوم البلدية معروفة أنها متكلفة بالتعليم الابتدائي مثلا. إذن نراجع في بعض المدارس بعض البلديات هذه الأمور كلها ترجع على عاتق الدولة مباشرة.
The President of the Republic stated that a new bank will be set up for the financing of municipalities and provinces projects.
ونخلق بنك للبلديات والولايات يقترضوا منه لمشاريع اللي فيها مردودية. الاستثمار في المشروع اللي فيه مردودية ما يتقلش العبء على البلدية، بالعكس. وهنا أشير إلى أن القانون الحالي تاع البلديات يسمح بتكتل البلديات في مشاريعها مع بعض، في شركات بناء أو شركات إنجاز، سنديكا انتركومينو تشارك فيه كل البلديات، لأن بلدية وحدها ما تقدرش.
And regarding the province law, the President of the Republic confirmed that the role of overseeing expenditures has been proposed for the President of the Regional People's Assembly, giving the local elected official full responsibility and authority.
قانون الولاية جاء الوقت وين المجلس الشعبي الولائي يشارك في التسيير مباشرة، ولذا في القانون الجديد تاع الولايات اقترحنا أن رئيس المجلس الشعبي الولائي يكون مسير في بعض البنود تاع الميزانية، هو يسيرها مباشرة. حتى بعض العمليات مسجلة من طرف الدولة في إطار تنمية الولاية يكون هو الآمر بالصرف تاعها. يدفيان اوردوناتور، ما يبقاش مجرد منتخب. ونزيد تدريجيا نوسع الصلاحيات نتاعو في التسيير حتى ندخل حقيقة في الديمقراطية، هو أن المسؤول المنتخب من طرف الشعب هو اللي يسير.
The President of the Republic confirmed that by the beginning of next year, the development plans of the municipalities and provinces will be strengthened.
من 2025 إن شاء الله نرجع للبي سي دي نتاعنا ونقوي البي سي دي، يعني المخططات التنمية نتاع البلديات. نرجع لمخططات التنمية مثل ما نرجع لمخططات التنمية تاع الولايات. اليوم الحمد لله وصلنا في بعض الولايات داركنا العجز اللي كان عندهم في المرافق وفي التنمية بصفة عامة، مثل خنشلة، مثل سمسيلت، مثل تندوف، وفيه ولايات أخرى ستتبع إن شاء الله، ولكن نرجع لمخطط مدروس.
Always in his speech, the President of the Republic insisted that Algeria is the home of all Algerians, rooted in the spirit of resistance, underlining that he will continue to work to serve the people.
الناس ضحاو من هذه الأرض هذه اللي راه ضانها يجي يفترسها بسهولة، يفترسها بأشطاق ولا يفترسها، راه غلط. ما فيش جزائري ولا جزائرية اللي ما يسريش في دمهم روح المقاومة. بلادهم، ما هي لا بلاد الرئيس ولا بلاد الوزير ولا بلاد دولة مقومتها تاريخية وغيرها. إذن نكونوا عند حسن ظن ماهيش ديماغوجية، ماهيش ديماغوجية، لأن احنا ما بين الدول القلائل اللي احنا في خدمة الشعب، مش الشعب في خدمتنا.
For his part, the Minister of Interior, Local Authorities and Regional Planning, Ibrahim Awad, underscored the progress achieved at the local level. He emphasized that these accomplishments have benefited from the President of the Republic's special attention, which has provided a renewed impetus in the service of citizens and national development.
President of the Republic, our meeting this year takes place in a special context as it coincides with the start of your new presidential term, underpinned by the renewed confidence of the people who have entrusted you with the supreme responsibility of managing their affairs and continuing the series of achievements made during a first term marked by total commitment to the national development in all fields. Among the most striking achievements are those made at local level, because you have given great importance to local authorities and accelerating the pace of their development. You have established a new dynamic based on citizen service and equity between territories in terms of development, while strengthening the economic and social role of the local authorities.
On the first day of the government governors' meeting featured several sector presentations, during which achievements and gains were reviewed, along with the setting of new goals as part of the national strategy to achieve the desired development leap.
The recent period witnessed a significant recovery in the pace of economic projects at the local level, especially after the revision of the legal system, which was founded on the principles of modernization, transparency and legal stability. And considering this, the local authorities accompany this by enhancing the real estate supply and placing it at the disposal of the Algerian Investment Promotion Agency, and within the framework of implementing the instructions of the President of the Republic related to the expansion of national regained storage capacities. A national program for the construction of 30 silos for the storage of cereals has been approved, as well as the launch, under the supervision of the governors, of a program for the construction of 350 storage centers for the cereals, with a total capacity estimated at 70,500,000 quintals, where the first of these structures will be received during the next week and at the beginning of the new year, especially at the level of Tiaret, Mistghanem, Skikda and Tarf province. The sector has witnessed remarkable growth in the past 5 years, contributing more than 15% of the national gross domestic product, and the value of agricultural production in 2024 amounted to $37 billion to cover up to 75% of our total food needs. The effectiveness of these measures aimed at controlling and financing the national market for various products, controlling inflation and protecting the purchasing power of citizens requires the adoption of regulatory measures to combat all forms of illegal trade practices, monopolization and illegal speculation. A definitive national strategy has been put in place to achieve water security by resorting to more sustainable, non-conventional water resources, away from the effects of climate change, namely seawater desalination, as well as the reuse of filtered water. Since its establishment, the High Prefecture for Digitalization has started to lay the basic pillars for the digital transformation realization in our country, beginning with the design and preparation of the national strategy with a vision of a Digital Algeria 2030, which was approved by the Presidential Services as the first national reference to organize, frame and lead the path for the digital transformation in our country, working to provide a stimulating and transparent investment environment contributes to enhancing the economic attractiveness of the various provinces by promoting investment opportunities and highlighting the qualifications and competitive advantages of each region.
The governors, for their part, commended the President of the Republic's speech, which stressed that the citizens should always be the priority. They also underscored the significance of the meeting in advancing national development and driving economic and social progress.
In his speech, the President of the Republic emphasized the leading role of the local community represented in the municipality, giving it a developmental and pioneering perspective to revive development at the local level. The President's speech focused on eliminating social disparities, especially for municipalities at the national level, and thus the President emphasized putting the concerns of the citizen at the center of the concerns of local authorities in order to also create development that allows stabilizing citizens or residents in their areas. The President of the Republic gave a set of instructions stipulating more attention to the citizen through comprehensive local development and providing more powers to elected local councils. In this meeting, the President of the Republic focused on citizen services such as providing the drinking water, urban improvement, the business climate, and especially the employment aspect. The President of the Republic's goals, as you saw, are realistic and directly related to the citizens. The President of the Republic has given strict instructions for the proper functioning of the municipality. Coinciding with the beginning of the second term of the President of the Republic as a continuation of progress and development, especially after the economic situation of Algeria, which was fragile and improved, and therefore we appreciate his decisions that he took in order to prolong the national economy and local development. This yearly meeting is an opportunity to discuss the issues related to the citizens and to meet their needs. In addition to what was discussed, we are also working on the creation of spaces for touristic activities. This meeting is for the continuation of addressing the citizens' issues and solving them. The local governance mechanisms was deeply discussed.
This time we discussed very crucial topics such as local governance mechanism related to municipal and province law. The directives of the President of the Republic are all focused on the basic concerns of the citizen, and of course, we will strive to implement all these directives and orders. The proceedings of the Government Governors Meeting continued at the International Conference Center, held in the form of 5 workshops. These sessions addressed a range of topics related to development and the management of local governments. This was attended by the Prime Minister Nadil Arbawi and the Minister of the Interior, Local Authorities and Regional Planning Ibrahim Red. Participants in the workshops are focusing on studying financial mechanisms and budgets for balanced and sustainable local socio-economic development. Discussions also cover challenges related to food and water security, local economic development, the modernization of public services, and sustainable urban governance. Now the news. Representing the President of the Republic, Abdelmajid Tebboune, Minister of Communication Mohamed Bouziane was received today by Senegalese President Bassirou Diomaye Faye. During the meeting, the Minister delivered a written letter from President of the Republic conveying his fraternal greetings and expressing aspirations to strengthen ties of brotherhood and constructive cooperation between Algeria and Senegal. The discussions also highlighted the shared commitment to enhancing bilateral relations and deepening coordination and collaboration across various sectors. The third edition of the Arab Military Boxing Championship opened yesterday at the Gathering and Preparation Center in the 1st Military Region in Ben Aknoun under the supervision of the Arab Federation for Military Sports. The competition have witnessed the participation of 35 boxers representing 6 countries. Maya Al-Bahri.
Major General Mohammed Saleh bin Bisha, Secretary General of the Ministry of National Defense, supervised the opening ceremony of the 3rd Arab Military Boxing Championship of the Arab Union of Military Sports at the level of the Military Sports Team Gathering and Preparation Center in Ben Aknoun in the 1st Military Region. The opening ceremony of this international sports competition will be attended by the national military team, in addition to teams from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Palestine, Libya and Tunisia, with a total of 35 boxers. The ceremony was attended by members of the government, central directors of the Ministry of National Defense and the General Staff of the National People's Army, a representative and diplomatic corps of the participating countries, and the President of the Arab Military Sports Federation of the League of Arab States, accompanied by members and representatives of the committee affiliated with the Federation, in addition to heads of the sports delegation of the participating teams and the national sports figures. At the beginning, the chairman of the organizing committee of the 3rd Arab Military Boxing Championship of the Arab Military Sports Federation, Brigadier General Jabou Mohammed Abdelhaq, gave an introductory speech in which he welcomed the guests of Algeria and the attendees before he handed the floor to the president of the Arab Military Sports Federation of the League of Arab States, Brigadier General Youssef Dasman Mubarak al-Kuwari, who expressed his thanks to Algeria for organizing this championship and for providing all the material and human means to make it a success. In his opening speech, the Major General Secretary General of the Ministry of National Defense stressed that the participation of various Arab countries in this tournament will be a strong supporter of the fraternal relations between the Arab armies and peoples. I'm certain that your participation in this third edition of the Arab Military Boxing Championship will achieve the desired positive results. It will also further support the fraternal and friendly relations between the armies and peoples of the member states of the Arab Union for Military Sports. And on behalf of the Army General, the Minister Delegate to the Minister of National Defense, Chief of Staff of the National People's Army, I announce the official opening of the third Arab Military Boxing Championship of the Arab Union for Military Sports. The opening ceremony featured various artistic performances to open the competition with 4 qualifying matches. Before that, a press conference was held, led by the President of the Arab Federation of Military Sports of the League of Arab States, with the participation of the President of the Championship Organizing Committee, in addition to a representative of the committees affiliated with the Arab Federation of Military Sports, during which journalists' questions were answered. The President of the Federation also noted the great sports capabilities and facilities that Algeria possesses, especially those affiliated with the National People's Army. The championship was preceded by a technical meeting at the level of the military team's gathering center, Ben Aknoun, in the 1st Military Region, in the presence of heads of delegations, representatives of the participating teams, and the main referees in the competition, where the draw was conducted. The program of matches was determined, and the organizational procedures for the competition were set, which extends until 26th of this month and aims to promote high-level Arab sports elite in the sport of boxing and consolidate brotherhood and friendship between military athletes of the armed forces of the Arab countries.
And once again, the Moroccan regime confirms its pivotal role in promoting toxic and banned substances across continents, raises question marks, and confirms its leadership in the global drug trade after a collision between boats transporting Moroccan cannabis towards the coast of southern Spain.
A recent accident off the coast of Laraish, Morocco, has once again brought attention to the country's role in the global drug trade. 3 boats carrying large amounts of Moroccan cannabis collided while trying to transport the drugs to southern Spain. This dangerous accident has raised serious questions about how much the Moroccan government is involved in these illegal activities. Morocco remains one of the world's largest producers and exporters of cannabis. The situation highlights the ongoing problem of drug smuggling from Morocco to Europe, especially to Spain. The coastal town of Laraish is a known hub of drug trafficking. Even though the Spanish authorities occasionally make arrests and destroy drug crops, the trade continues to thrive due to strong Moroccan criminal networks. The scandal also raises concerns about the role of the Moroccan government. Many people believe that the government either directly benefits from, and this was reaffirmed by the constant flow of cannabis to Europe. As long as these problems continue, the fight against drug trafficking will remain difficult, and countries like Morocco will continue to play a key role in the global drug trade.
That was it for today's news. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.